Hi, welcome to today's episode where we continue with entering our formulas. In our previous section, we added some formulas and then I mentioned that for the opening balances, we were supposed to add all transactions that relates to disposals and adjustment. So to add it, first of all, we need to enter the formula for the disposal and adjustment on this side. And here it is going to be some ifs, and bear in mind the sum range. This one, it is just going to be an adjustment figure, so there is no way you are going to have any disposals. We don't use the actual disposals, but then we are going to use the cost element of the disposals in at this side. So what we are going to do is that we are just going to refer it to our journal entry. And since this one has a debit balance, if it is an adjustment and it is a debit balance, it is going to add up. If it is a credit, it is going to subtract. So we are going to, this is going to be the sum range. And now the criteria range is going to be this side. And obviously the date, the criteria is going to be chart of accounts. And then we come to our adjustment side. This one is the PPE adjustment and disposal. So we are going to select this one. And then for the date aspect, we are going to use the journal again. And we are going to refer it to the date. And as usual, our criteria is going to be greater than or equal to, and our current from. Then we are going to copy the same dates and this time around it is going to be less than or equal to our C2. Then we are done. This is going to be the adjustment. So as we drag it down, it is automatically going to work the magic for us. But we are not done yet. We need to do that for the credit side as well. So we are going to copy everything and then release everything here. And the changes is that now the debit is not going to be debit again, but credit. And the debit item over here is going to be credit item. Then we are now set. So we can drag it to this side. So let me see the JC J5. J5 is the PPE disposal and adjustment. Now, for the accumulated depreciation, the changes that we are going to make is, first, the debit side has to be minus and the credit side has to be plus. And in the same vein, this time around, instead of J, we are going to refer everything to L. So we are going to change all of the J's to L. I think we need to do it again. So here J to L, and J to L. Then instead of positive, we make it negative over here, and here instead of negative, we make it positive. Now we can drag it down. Good. So this time around, we are going to copy all of these and open opening balance. This is 209, so let us drag it to the 209 and rather copy this. Then to our formula over here. So the opening, it means that we have additional this, and the only thing that is going to change is the from here. Instead of C, we are going to change it with P, and the 2 we are going to change it to CFRM. The same thing is going to apply over here. So we copy here, paste it here, PFRM, alright. So once we are done, let us copy everything and come and insert it back again. So we can now drag it down. Let us save it before there's any inconvenience. Now to this side as well, we are going to copy all of these and send it to the credit opening. Then we add it, but then just like we did for the debit side, we are going to make it P, and here is going to be FRM. Then we copy everything All right. Okay. So for this side, bear in mind that wherever we see CFRM, we change it to CFRM minus 1, sorry, plus 1. J4. Why is this one linked to J4? Oh, shit. J4, J4. Let me see. J, okay. Now here, L13. Why L13? So this one also should start from L4. So why did it start from L? Okay, so let us test this journal entry. So let us assume we have a PP disposal and adjustment for furniture. So in our report, the date should be, alright, so 2nd January. Alright, now let's change it. Let us change it to depreciation. Accumulated depreciation, disposal and adjustment. So our report now, it has changed from this side to this side. Okay, it means that the formula is working. It means that the formula is working. Now for the gains or losses, we are going to use this formula, sum ifs. Now we are going to look for all of the proceeds from disposal of the assets, and here it is going to be at the debit side. Then the condition is going to be, the criteria range for the second one is going to be the chart of account. Remember we had the proceeds as other income. Here we are going to lock it. Then the date is going to be so you let us leave it for now. um, let us do for the intangible assets. So let us copy the heading. So for the JV, here we are going to select the chart of account, the we don't have any intangible disposal or adjustment, so all we have to do is to clear the bits of the disposal and adjustment, and we are good to go. And we clear it at this side as well. Can copy and paste it here, the addition. Then we remove this from it. Once we are done, we just drag it down for scalability. Then for the software too, the amortization, we just copy one. Let us copy all. And come and paste it here. Think there's a mess up somewhere, so let me copy the addition once again and come and deposit, paste it here. Here we are to take all right. Then let us drag it down and save it. So here our opening cost is going to be this, and here is going to be this. However, here it's going to be this, and here is going to be this. All right, so let us save it. We are almost through. Now to the equity, we are going to copy the opening balance of the amortization, and we come here and then we just deposit it here. All right, this is going to be the opening balance. But I think there is an opening balance figure here which is not showing. And the date is 2nd February 2021. So against all expectations, it should have appeared over here. Oh, okay. So it would rather affect the net changes. So we can now copy the addition of the depreciation and come and paste it here. So the opening balance should reflect over here. And we are done for the statement of changes in equity. At this point, all we need to do is to link our note well. All right. So, wow, everything is taking shape nicely. So we can now go ahead. Revenue is on the note 4. We have the cost of revenue at note 5. We have administrative expenses, note 6. And we'll link this one to the note 4 as well. We just drag it to this side. Cost of revenue. Here. We just drag it to this side. Then we have administrative expenses. We drag it to this side as well. We are done for the statement of financial performance. Now going to this statement of financial position, we have PPE, which is the number 1. We have the cash and bank, which is number 2. Number 3, we have intangible assets occupying the number 2. So we can now link them. The note 1. This is the net book value. And for the comparative year, it is going to be this. Likewise, for the intangible, this is the net book value. And for the comparative year, this is going to be the net book value. For cash and bank, note 3, we have everything here. We just drag it for the comparative year. Okay. So for trade receivables, what we are going to do is to go in For all of the assets, it means that we need to create the formulas again. We are going to use, for assets, they have a debit entry. So using the current expense is not going to be bad. Let us use the opening assets. So this one is going to be the asset to date. Alright, so for the referencing date, it is going to be, instead of PFM, it is going to be, okay, so I think that is it. What would actually change is the two. So here it is not going to be C from, it is rather going to be C2. Alright, so we are done with the assets. And here we have 129, so it means that we need to change it from the cell referencing from 209 to 129. Okay, so we can now copy it and paste it in here. If you are not following, don't be discouraged. I'm going to put all of the formulas in the sheet as you see in the Word document on my YouTube, so you can just download it as well. Now for the comparative, let us come to this side, and once again we copy and we paste, then we make this one comparative. So here we are going to change it from the 2 C2 to C from -1. Alright, we are not going to deduct anyone. The reason being that if we are using opening balance, it should be captured in the prior year and not in the current year. So replace no. We are done. We can copy and paste it here. Alright, so we are done with the assets. For the liabilities and equity, we are going to link this one to the statement of changes in equity. But this thing, we are going to change it later on. We are going to create additional format over here. So it means this one has to be locked. Under the chart of account, the retained earnings cannot be changed. Or let us change the data validation. So it can either be retained earnings can only be retained earnings or accumulated fund. To prevent repetition, we are going to remove accumulated depreciation and retained earnings from this side. Okay, so we have done the modifications, and we are going to work on this one as well. So we can end here and continue in the next session. Kindly don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share. Enjoy your day. Bye.